Social skills. If you want to have a better life, then you need to be able to speak with people. But this won't be another video on the top 5 ways to be more social. You've already heard all of that. All you need is this one technique that changed everything for me. Back when I was in secondary school, I had very poor social skills. I was in this friends group and we'd basically hang around in the cafeteria of our school. And I was only friends with 2 of them. I only really knew 2 of them. And I would just stand off to the side while all of the rest of them would be talking, joking, having a good time. And I didn't really want to speak to them. I didn't know how to speak to them. But then when I moved on to college, I started trying this new technique and everything started to improve very quickly. I'm now able to hold very long conversations with people and I get to know people very easily. See, we live in a world now where everyone's very antisocial. No one can speak to each other because we're always locked indoors on technology, using our computers or our mobile phones. Rather than talking to someone, we just stare at our phone screens. We don't talk to people anymore. And that's the reason I had very poor social skills when I was younger. I was locked inside playing on my Xbox all day, playing Minecraft. So, the one trick to improve your social skills is just to talk to more people in your day-to-day life. Now, that might sound simple. Of course, that will improve your social skills. But nobody actually does it. When you're working or going to random social events or clubs, just talk to new people, ask them questions. See, that's what I do. I show genuine interest in the other person. There's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It teaches you that you should be genuinely interested in the other person and ask them questions about their life. Show genuine interest. See, I'm always doing this. When I'm going to church or when I'm working, I'll just talk to the people around me, people working with me, people who go to this church. I try to get to know them better. And as a result, I build strong connections with them. Even just when you're going to the shop, rather than using the self-checkout machine, go to the till, talk to the person, talk to the cashier, and ask them about themselves. Ask them how their day is going. How has the shift been so far? Has it been busy? Just start asking them questions and get to know people. And if you're not currently in any environments where there's a lot of people around you, try to find new clubs or places. See, if you work, you can just talk to people around you, your colleagues. But if you're not working currently, you can join just clubs. Think of an interest that you have and search for local clubs in your area because you get to know like-minded people around you who are interested in the same things as you. And as time goes on, you'll find that you get a lot better at this because you know answers to certain questions because you've had so much practice. For example, when you're asking someone about their hobbies, eventually you learn the right questions to ask. And through repetition, you learn better ways to engage with them and really get to know their hobbies. I've also learned that it really helps to humble yourself and stop thinking that you know everything. Ask people how to do things that maybe you're already slightly knowledgeable at, but you can learn different methods. For example, in the gym, I joined this local weightlifting group. Every week we meet up to do a workout together. And I've been working out for a couple years now, so I think I know what I'm doing, I know how to build muscle. But I ask them questions, and I've learned so much from just humbling myself. And I've learned so many new exercises, so many new techniques. And that's actually helped me build stronger bonds with these people. Of course, there are a lot of benefits that come with just talking to everyone around you. One of them being you become a lot wiser and you gain a lot of general knowledge. Because everyone has their own interests, things that they research in their spare time. So if you're asking them questions about what they're interested in, what they research, you're learning that and you're absorbing what they know. So you end up learning a lot about loads of different areas of life. And that over time helps you speak to more people. Because say you speak to this random person about sailing, then next time you meet someone who's interested in sailing, you already have a slight understanding of that topic. And secondly, I found that it brings a lot of life opportunities. So I was at work and I just decided to casually ask my manager if he could teach me the financial side of the business. And he actually agreed. So just by talking to people and gaining confidence through that, I was able to ask him, and that will help me when I eventually start my own business. So it comes with a lot of life opportunities, also promotions, getting a raise, maybe if you just bring it up casually. And you become a lot more confident in talking to people. So you can just easily pull someone aside and ask them, can I have a promotion? Can I have a raise? I've been working hard. So I challenge you to take action on this video. Once you finish watching this, I want you to go somewhere, if you can, and just speak to someone. Ask them questions about themselves and about their life. Maybe go outside, speak to a stranger on the street. Now, I know that sounds very daunting, but an easier method you could use is just going to the shop and speaking to someone at the till. But make sure to comment on this video, let me know how it goes, and thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. See you later.